Hello everybody, Catmatt here, and I'm tied off to the bank on the Rock River in my G3 Sportsman 200. I wanted to talk to you about a couple things today, two things in particular. One thing is equipment. Right now there's a huge push on the internet. There's several new catfishing tackle companies coming out, and everybody's coming out with their own new hook or their new rig, and it can be very confusing, especially to you people that are trying to figure out what is the best equipment you want to have with you, whether you're bank fishing or fishing from a boat. It can almost be overwhelming to get on the internet nowadays. You've got groups that support this and groups that support that tackle and this terminal tackle and that rod and this, that. It's very easy to get confused. And in most cases, the only way you're going to know for sure what suits you best and what you find to be the best quality is to experiment with several different things. Number one, your hooks, your rods. For instance, I got a Tomcat rod here. Does everybody need a Tomcat custom-made rod to catch big catfish? No. Do I think they should? Well, yeah, because I'm biased. Tomcat, he makes an excellent rod, and I would tell you if you asked me if I wanted to go catch flatheads, blues, if I wanted to bump, drag, whatever, I would tell you to buy a Tomcat rod. Very easy. Hooks, I have used and tried virtual every hook there is on the market today. And there's several good brands of hooks that you can't go wrong with. Now, I could sit here and tell you the ones not to buy by a lot of upstart companies that the tips fold over on like they're nothing and this or that. However, I'm not going to do that. I didn't want to make this video today to bash anybody. So I will tell you, I have went to Whisker Seeker J hooks, the Super J's, best J hook I've ever used. I've been using it the last month, and the hookup rate with them is great. But I also love the Gamakatsu's, the circle hooks. So there's a lot of good. There is several brands of good hooks on the market. However, moving past that, it's real easy if you are in the early stages of your catfishing career and you're very interested in it and you've only caught some channel cats, or you're just getting started, period, you've never really caught any catfish, and you're looking to get started. It's very easy to get overwhelmed getting on the internet and seeing all the things, all the new companies, and these people that are gung-ho about this brand of rod and this brand of boat and this brand of hook. Very easy to get overwhelmed, and which leads me to the second part of what I wanted to talk to you about was hire a guide. Again, I'm a little biased because I'm a guide. Am I telling you to hire me? No, not necessarily. But the thing a guide can bring to you that the average guy on the internet that is just on there spouting off about this hook or that or whatever is you can use the equipment with a guide. I can tell you about how great G3's boats are and how much better built they are than all the other brands of boat. When you peel this deck off and you look underneath at the welds and the infrastructure, I can tell you that all day long. But when you come fishing with me, I can show you that. You can sit in the boat. You can see all the features. Again, so then it's hands-on. It's like on-the-job training almost. I can put a Tomcat rod in your hand. I can show you the Crusher Marine Survivor throwing fresh water into my live well when we're going 55 mile an hour. I can show you how easy it is to adjust an Elite rod holder. I can show you how well a Never Snag anchor will hold this massively heavy boat in good current. So there's many things that a guide can offer you and show you the actual proof in the pudding, so to speak, that your internet keyboard warriors can't show you. A lot of guys are out there, really trying to get on with a company, maybe to get a little bit of sponsorship or whatever, and they're going to say whatever they want to say. And do not be swayed by that stuff. I highly advise you, if you've got the money to go on the internet and spend $100 on hooks and $300 on rods, and you're looking for a $30,000 boat, or you're looking for this or that, you've certainly got a couple $100 to go with a good quality guide. Which leads me to my next point. Research your guide. Look for a guy that's been guiding a while. If he's been guiding for a long time, there's a good chance he does a good job. And again, there's more to guiding than catching fish. There's a lot to do with hiring your guide. You're going to spend a day in a boat with a guide. Do you want him to be a non-personable individual that you can't really have a conversation with? There's a lot to it. In my opinion, a guide should not only, be able to relay good information to you, catch some fish, but he should also be able to be articulate and be able to teach you all the ins and outs, everything you want to know, what knots you tie, what rigs you tie. You may even want to shoot the crap about the weather from last week or whatever, but you need a guide like that. Fishing all day in a boat is there's so much more to consider than can the guy just catch fish. I know a lot of people that have been with me that have been with other guides that, they've caught fish, but, we couldn't talk to the guy. We don't want to go back if you were scared to say anything in the boat. So most guides that I know are quality guides. So that would be if you're in the Midwest, Johnny Coleman out there, Flats and Cats out there in Des Moines, Iowa, you will not find a better guide in the country. And I know from personal experience that this dude is one of the hardest working guys there are. So look up Johnny Coleman, look up Captain Scott Manning down south on the Tennessee River. I can tell you from my own personal knowledge, these guys are really good at what they do. So, and I'm sure the list goes on. I'm sure there's a lot of good ones out there, but make sure you research your guide. Have a conversation with them. Get to know them a little bit. Feel them out. Make sure this is the kind of guy, especially if you're going to bring family, friends, kids, this or that with. Make sure this is the kind of guy you want to spend the whole day in the boat with. So again, when it all comes down to it, everybody comes on a guide trip for a different reason. Some people want to catch their personal best. Some people want to catch the most fish they've ever caught. And some people, and I have found in my 11th season in guiding that about half the people that come could care less if they even catch a fish. It's about being on the water, and it's about becoming a better fisherman. They want to go home to their body of water, and they want to be able to translate what you teach them in the boat that individual day and translate that to their fishing back home and become better on their bodies of water. And every guide's opinion may differ, but that's what I have found. So this is my 11th season here on the Rock River in Northwest Illinois. So I hope this little tip video has helped you some. I would love to see you in my G3 Sportsman. I'm a certified guide for G3. I would love to see you up here on the Northwest Illinois on the Rock River sometime this year, next year, the year after. I hope you, in your quest for becoming a better catfishing angler, will take some of my advice and really research things. And I hope you come out with with a good quality package. Whether you're whether you're a bank angler, whether you're a boat angler, whether you're a big river, small river, lake, pond, whatever. I guess the quest in all this for everybody is to become better at what they do. Me, every other guide in the country, everybody else, we all want to become better at it, and we all want to continue to have more and more fun doing it. So, old Catmatt here has got some guide clients fixing to arrive here in the parking lot any minute. I hope you enjoyed the video. We will be traveling around the country this year. We're going to be in Davenport, Iowa. We're going to be in Memphis, Tennessee. We're going to be back down on Wheeler in the winter months down there with JKV and his tour. We're going to be on the Twisted Cat events. Excuse me. That's what happens when your guide client's running late. Now they're calling because they're freaking out. And Matt, we're going to be a little late. The life of a guide. Okay, everybody, you have a great weekend. I hope to see you on the water soon, maybe in this boat soon. Don't give up if you're struggling. Keep on keeping on and getting better at what you do. and go catfish.